you can choose anything in between. If you wanted to choose 1.3, you could, okay? Choosing the 0.5, 1.0, 1.5, 2.0 just kind of makes it easy because you got the numbers right there. It's a chart, so you can kind of read across. With the frequency, we have 1 and 3 megahertz. Which one is superficial? Which one is deep? I mean, deep is 1, and superficial is 3. Okay? So with our 1 megahertz, 1 is which one again? Deep. Good. So 1 megahertz, okay, is our deep treating segment. Here's an easy way to remember the chart. 0.04, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. 0.04, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. Okay? So 0.04 is kind of like the outlier, and then 2, 3, 4. So that's 1 megahertz. 3 megahertz, that's superficial, 0.3, 0.6, 0.9, 369, and the last one is 1.4. So if you think just 4 is kind of your outlier number, 0.04, 234, 369, 1.4. Does that kind of help? Put it in a pattern, kind of help you remember it, okay? And then on the other side, the other chart is easy. So remember our target temperatures? Okay, so we've got our non-thermal setting. I'm not really going to give you a non-thermal on the practical, okay, but you all should know how to use it, okay, because it's in your notes and we went over it then, okay? But you have 1 degree Celsius, that's our mild setting. Our moderate setting is 2 to 3 degrees Celsius, and then our vigorous setting is 3 to 4 degrees Celsius, okay? Mild, that's going to increase metabolism, reduce mild inflammation. That's more or less for your confusion, right? Okay. Our moderate setting, it reduces pain and muscle spasm, increases blood flow. Okay, that's the one you can almost use for almost anything. Okay, and then our vigorous setting. So for our Marine, our dedicated serviceman with that labral tear, okay, when we're trying to work on his scar tissue, right about week 2, 3-ish, 4, depending on the patient, right? But when we're trying to work on his scar tissue, we're probably going to use the vigorous setting. Why? Because we're increasing range of motion, we're increasing tissue extensibility, okay? So that's our vigorous setting. So mild, target temperature is 1 degree Celsius. Moderate, target temperature is 2 to 3 degrees Celsius. Vigorous setting, target temperature is 4 degrees Celsius, or 3 to 4. Cool? So, 1 megahertz frequency. If you're reading down the chart, so 0.5, 1.0, 1.5, 2.0, what are the temperature settings? What are the temperature increments? Okay, say it again with confidence. Okay, say it again.
0.4,
Everybody together, say it again.
0.2.3.4.
One more time.
0.4.2.3.4.
Okay, so do you know 1 megahertz?
Yeah.
What is it again?
0.4.2.3.4.
Okay, and those correlate to the intensity. Okay, 3 megahertz.
0.6.9, 1.4.
Again,
0.3.6.9, 1.4.
together, again,
0.3.6.9, 1.4.
again,
0.3.6.9, 1.4.
again.
0.3.6.9, 1.4.
Say it again.
What?
I know, right? Say it one more time.
36, 9, 1.4.
That's what's, okay. He was off. So I was like, why is everybody together?
Well, I don't want to say point every time.
Okay, but don't forget there's a point in there. Okay? So now, do you all feel a little better about the charts? Okay? Were you freaking out about the charts? For some people are like, I gotta know the charts. Oh my goodness, the charts. It's not hard, right? All right, so now that you've got the charts down, it's all yours, right?
Okay. So we'll go for reducing pain and muscle spasm.
Okay.
So we'll go between 2 and 3 degrees Celsius.
Who's this patient?
Whatever.
What's the first thing you're going to do before you even pick that up?
Set it up.
Mm-hmm. you go, turning it on, that's 5 points.
Turning the machine on is 5 points.
Yeah.
Five,
Five.
turn the
Yeah.
machine
If I
on.
spell my name correctly, do I get 10 points?
I didn't build that in. Okay,
So,
5 points to turn the machine on. It's 1 point to turn it off, yes.
We do the calculation, do you want to be right on the board?
I don't mind. Okay, you can write on the board, I might have to scrap sheets of paper,
She's a member.
sheets of paper here for you, but yeah, have at it. Do whatever calculations you need to do.
We want multiple groups at once,
No, you're two.
2 at a time.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take the full 2 hours.
Yeah, most times what you all do is whoever gets here first, they kind of start a sign-up sheet, and they're like, we're first, because half the time y'all have exams after that that you want to study for. So I have no control with who goes first and who does not. I know Dr. Lincoln does that. I don't get into that because I don't have that kind of time. So that's up to you all. If you want to do it beforehand on your own, you can. If you want to do it that morning, you can. It's up to you. Okay? But you come in 2 by 2. It's just like any other practical exam. You know, you have 2 partners.